Slippery rails. One day, Luke was at the yards when the Fat Controller came to see him.
"The rails are slippy today,"
he said,
"and please be careful."
"I will," said Luke, and Luke was on his way. Luke hurried along the line, but was still badly too, and he was a little bit concerned about what the Fat Controller said to him about the rails. "I will be careful with those slippery rails," he thought to himself, and then he continued along his way. He met Mighty Mac at the Signet area. "Hi, Mighty," he said. "How are you?" "I'm scared of those rails," said Mighty. "Are you?" "No." "No," said Luke. "Well, kind of. I don't know which rails you'll mean." "Everywhere," said Mac, "and they're very dangerous." "I'll see your point soon," said Luke. "I will be careful." And with that, Luke puffed away. He raced through the tunnel, and then he was out. He even went up the hill. He went through the tunnel and down from it. He went inside the Action Canyon. It was dark in there, but Luke was not afraid. He went out. The down rails of the Action Canyon were slippery. Then Luke did slow down. "That was easy," he thought. "I hope you were careful," said Mike. "Those rails can be very dangerous." And slippy too," said Nert. "Agreed," said Bill and Ben, "so please be careful." "I know that," said Luke, and Luke puffed away. He seemed faster and faster. "He'll be in trouble soon," said Mike. But they didn't think that Luke still cares about the slippery rails. Then there was trouble. Luke raced past by the dock. He was going too fast, and he was still thinking about the slippery rails while they were really slippy. When he approached the Signet area, things were starting to change. Luke was going too fast. He went through the slippy rails, and then he went way too fast. "Help!" said Luke, and then he slid off. Luke was derailed. His paintwork was wrecked, and he was very muddy and wet. "Oh no," said Luke. "The Fat Controller's gonna kill me. He'll get mad if I went too fast." "And you should have listened to all engines," said the driver and fireman. "And you didn't." The driver and fireman were okay, but not unconscious and paralysed. "We're gonna have to phone for help." And with that, the driver and fireman were off. Luke had been very silly indeed. All he could think about was himself, and going too fast, and definitely going all over the slippy rails. Luke was a very silly engine indeed.